Becky, you seem like you're a bit stressed right now. Should we just do a bit of breathing together? So I just want you to try and slow your breathing down a little bit and just breathe with me. So take a breath in and release. That's it. Good. Keep doing that. So breathe in and out. And in and out. That's really good. Keep doing that. It's slowing down a little bit now. Keep going. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Really good. And as you're breathing, really take time to let that breath out. Really relax into it. Good. Keep going. Can you just look at me while you're doing it? That's it. And just try and match my breath. Lovely. So keep just doing that breathing. And as you're doing that, just tell me 5 things that you can see around you. It can be anything. Anything that you can see, name them out to me.
Belt.
Belt, yep.
First aid kit.
Yep, good.
Mats.
Yep.
Coats.
Yep, good. One more.
Bags.
Good, brilliant. You're doing really well. Just keep that breathing. Keep breathing. Lovely. And now just have a listen out and name 4 things that you can hear at the moment. Can be anything.
Brake falling.
Yeah.
Aerobics outside.
Good, doing really well. 2 more.
The buzzing, lights buzzing.
Yep. Yep, one more thing.
My breath.
Yeah, okay, great. And now pick 3 things that you can feel around you, 3 things that you can touch. It could be anything.
My gi.
Good.
The floor.
Yeah.
The mat.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Keep going. So keep your breathing focusing on the out breath. So really let it out nice and slowly and let your shoulders relax. And now my favorite one, 2 things that you can smell right now.
Stale feet.
yeah, that's a great one, isn't it? And is there anything else you can smell, or is that the main smell of this whole room?
Kind of sweaty geese.
Yeah. The smell we know and love. You're doing really, really well. And the final one, is there anything that you can taste right now?
Just a really dry mouth.
Yeah, that's really normal. Yeah. Okay, good. Well done. So the reason that we do that is it just helps you to bring you back into the moment. So when you're feeling as stressed as you were just then, your mind is somewhere else. It's either thinking about what could happen or what's just happened. And it's just to bring you back into the moment and let your brain know that actually everything's okay. And it's just having a bit of a meltdown and that you're safe. So that's why we kind of go through naming those things. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions. So can you spell your name backwards?
YKCEB.
Very impressive. Nice. And what did you have to eat before you came to the session?
I had a baked potato.
Lovely. And where were you born?
Chipping Norton.
Oh, right. Okay. Lovely. And so it sounded there, Becky, like you had a panic attack. Is that what you thought was going on?
I've never really had anything like that before.
Okay. So sometimes when we feel really, really overwhelmed, particularly in Jitsu situations where they're really high pressure, you know, lots of people kind of coming at you and it feels quite threatening, that can bring on a bit of, I guess, a kind of a brain meltdown, and your body goes into kind of fight flight mode. And it makes it really, really difficult to breathe. And it makes you feel like something really, really terrible is going to happen, like something very physical. Is that kind of what was running through your mind when that was happening?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, I didn't know what's going on. It's like I couldn't
yeah,
breathe. My heart was just
yeah,
going,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
bananas.
And you know what, Jitsu makes that totally worse because you're already out of breath because you've been in a circle and you're absolutely knackered. So it's probably a bit of a combination of being really, really physically overwhelmed and also just the stress of the situation. So when that happens, we just take you out of the situation and run through those techniques that we did. So how are you feeling now in comparison to then?
Better, a bit shaky, still a bit shaky,
Yeah,
but kind of
yeah.
trembly inside.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to just throw you straight back into the circle. So what would feel good to do right now? So I would say something like maybe taking a few minutes to yourself to just kind of calm down a bit more. How could you best do that? What would be good for you?
I don't know.
Mhm.
I could probably use a drink.
Yeah. Help with that dry mouth, maybe a bit of water. And do you have a friend who you'd like to come sit with you, or do you prefer to just chill out on your own?
Just, no, just
Yeah,
a
fair enough.
bit of
Yeah. Okay. So take a few minutes to yourself, and then what we'll do is I'll come over and see how you're feeling. If you're still feeling shaky, you can take more time. If you feel like getting back into it, we can start with something a bit more gentle so that you don't go straight back into that situation. But equally, I think it would be good to do some more little jitsu thing before we finish the session, just so you don't come away thinking, well, that happened and I'm never going to go back, you know, just to get you back into normality a bit. How does that sound?
give it a go.
Yeah. I won't push you to do anything that pushes you back into that place. Okay. Yeah, we'll go at your pace.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. No problem.